Oh Jesus, I think my PS2 is about to have another aneurysm. I might have said Xbox last time I said that, but yeah. I'm going to be really annoyed if I have to replace the disc again. Because, well, obviously, I was rather annoyed that I had to replace the disc once this playthrough. I don't want one of the first 3 playthroughs I do on this channel to, well, have to replace the disc. I mean, I'm honestly surprised Shadow still works at this point, because if I remember correctly, at this point this video's gone up, yeah, there's already Walking Dead going up at this point. I'm just trying to keep ahead of my schedule. I've actually got Shadow uploading now. Whilst a lot of channels who do this sort of shit, they've got a lot of time, editing, resources and all that. I don't. I'm a one-man fighting the Alamo, essentially. The Alamo being editing for YouTube, and you know where that goes wrong. But yeah, I'm going to be annoyed if I have to replace this disc, because Shadow, for some obscure reason, still works, and I have probably battered that disc these days. I don't mean like battered as in the British term of putting it in some breadcrumbs or a deep fryer and then eating it. I mean as in, I have given that disc so much disrespect. I probably left it out more than a few times. By which I mean, that thing is scratched to hell. Whilst this, well not this, because this, well, the replacement disc I got also kind of scratched to hell. But it at least works, at least I'm able to record on it. If I have to replace it again, so be it, but at least, well, I don't want to actually have to replace it, because see, if I had to replace all my classic retro games, I'm going to be kind of really, oh, infuriated. Hang on, how far ahead is this son of a... Hang on. Yeah, I probably need a high jumper. Unless there's a... No, don't do that, don't do that. I get they don't give you any studs. I know in the DS Complete Saga version they do. Well, back to that. Yeah, I won't make any secret about what game's going to be following this. It's going to be Lego Star Wars 2. I mentioned that early on. That's probably going to be the one time in this entire, well, channel's history that I'll probably follow a game up with its direct sequel. Because I feel like they tell one in the whole story. I won't be following that up with The Force Awakens. I'm strictly keeping this to the PS2, or the PS2 life cycle, not the life cycle, I guess, how to describe it. So, Lego Star Wars 2 will eventually be followed up at some point with Lego Indiana Jones on the PS2, unless I can get the Xbox. I probably will have an Xbox 360 probably by that time. Just because, you know, why not? But I'm not going to go skip straight ahead to Force Awakens. I think that's too much of a gap. I would say too much of a gap between games, because you'd be going from still early generation PS2 to what is, well, next gen really. Well, currently next gen, so that'd be Xbox One and PS4. Yeah, I won't actually lie, I was thinking about it, but I'm not going to lie, there has been some time between this part and the last part of recording. There has been a lot that's happened. A lot of bad things, actually. I don't want to go into it. Yeah, just got to show in the back. How dare you? There's just lots happened, really. I've sort of worked out the schedule for the channel for quite a while. Nothing too drastically is going to be different, but it's just going to be all the games I'm going to be playing. I've actually got a couple of mates they'll be on at some point. Hopefully. Well, one of them I know I can get on when I need him to be on. The other, he's a complete mongoloid. Not mongoloid, that's something that the other one says. No, but the other one, he's just on whenever he's on. And he should be able to play. Honestly, the only reason he's agreeing to do it is because I'm letting him complete one character. He is like that. Oh, really? These guys hate these guys. Alright, we're good. I don't even know why I'm building this sphere. I don't think you can get anything for it. Nope, you just build a sphere. And now floating sphere. I think this is actually one of my favourite levels in the entire game. For a very weird reason, I will add. Because, like, the... Oh, shit. I'm losing another stud trying to go for that. Oh, really? I can get them back, because I know there's a load you can get in the... that section. Jesus fucking Christ. Got it. There's a load in the next section, which is probably why it's, like, one of my favourite missions, because it's aesthetically pleasing just to look at. Oh, these guys. Oh god, I don't know what I was thinking back then. There's some ringing in my ears. That actually hurts. I've got tinnitus, so I occasionally get some ringing. It can either be silent as all hell to quite a high pitch as I'm hearing it. I'm not sure if the effects are different from others, but that's how well I'm hearing. Probably because my PS2 is making one hell of a wail. And among other things... Yeah, I should have grabbed a drink before I started this. Because the plan is, once I've got the super kit, because I'm bound to get the super kit long before I get all the mini kit. So I will do the super kit before I get the mini kit. So that way, if you just want to tune out from then, you can. So at least you've seen every level. But I hope you do stick around for other mini kit collections. Imagine it like a unnecessary end coder to watch. Like the prequel trilogy, for example. I always wondered why there's sometimes they vary between blue and red. I remember always wanting to get the green ones for the Geonosins. I can barely hear the game audio of my PS2 making it one hell of a racket. Oh yeah, I need a Sith Lord. These parts, if I remember correctly. Oh no, there's not even anything here. What was I thinking of? I'm getting my wires crossed again, I tell you. This is the part I remember really, really enjoying. Actually, because of I don't know, just because of the puzzle sectioning, I guess. Let's take out these. Thinking about it, I don't think I'm going to get a true Jedi now. Because of those stupid deaths. Maybe should have waited till I had R2 or something. Or had R2 in this level to use, like R2 or R4. I always did wonder why there was like a variation, so you can either get R4 or oh yeah, you get studs from these. That's actually kind of useful. Well, it's like R4 or whatever his name is. R4 or R2. What the hell am I saying? I'm losing it. Losing it, I tell you. Right, let's get that. Okay, that's in the blue. Alright, in bingo. I don't think I get any studs for these ones. Rather upsettingly. Nope, I'm screwed. These ones I know you do. I'll take these. I'll take those as well. Oh. Yep. Small levels like these, they tend to leave the mini-kit out in the open. I think they've changed a lot of this complete saga. Even though over the recent years, I've had more experience with the complete saga, I still remember this version a lot better. There's a third one. I forgot about the third one. How did I do that? Or how did I forget about that? I am losing it. Now I think I could have played the complete saga. I could have saved myself all the hassle. Well, so I had to buy a disc eventually, because at one point I'll go, nostalgia? Yes, why not? Let's go play it. But then I would, of course, realise that I could have done it. I could have played complete saga version, saved myself a lot of hassle, like the broken disc and all that. But I think at the same time, I wouldn't have felt right doing it. What I mean is, there's a difference between playing an updated version that looks practically the same, and isn't much of a difference to, say, I don't know. Probably because that has more in it. I just wanted to play like the original.